Welcome to Central News and the first day of Field Days 2012 for Wednesday 13th of June. I'm Kasia Gillings. In today's news, the 2012 premier feature theme, The Changing Face of Farming, highlights the shift from traditional family-owned farms to the vast range of structures and challenges faced today. Field Days liaison Vanessa Richmonds says it is a great theme for Field Days 2012.
It basically encompasses the changing land model ownership patterns that are going on within New Zealand. It talks a little bit about iwi ownership, corporate ownership. It also is about succession planning and the role that women play within farming.
Innovations are just another aspect of Field Days where innovators of all ages get the chance to reveal their creations to help the rural sector. The winner is announced tomorrow morning at the Innovations Awards breakfast. Innovations Chairman Alan Bouchard says that the innovations don't stop here at Field Days, with the creators having the chance to go on and compete in the Next Step Challenge.
Yes, that's a particularly interesting one. What we've done there is we've arranged for a panel of 5 people, guests, one from overseas, and they'll be able to assist the inventors in moving on to the next step, literally, in terms of marketing, finance, mentoring, and we're hoping that the Friday evening will go very, very well.
New Zealand is one of the most urbanised countries in the world, and it is growing by 0.9% each year. But according to University of Waikato professor Jacqueline Roth, Field Days does matter to townies.
Because this is where all their ideas come from, and the exchange of ideas. When the townies, the urban people, come in and say, why can't you do? It's the science and the business people who think, gosh, we probably can. We just need to get onto it. So it's exchange of ideas. It's finding out what consumers want. And then the consumers, the urban people, can find out what we're doing in terms of agriculture in order to make the environment as good as it can be, whilst keeping high quality food as safe as it can be and at a reasonably affordable price.
The University of Waikato graduation mascot Mew is putting the fun back in farming this week at Field Days. The cuddly Frisian cow is the model for the main character in a new iPad game which will allow Field Days visitors to try their hand at dairy farming. The game has been specially developed by a group of Waikato students to fit in with this year's Field Days theme, The Changing Face of Farming. Brian Cole, director of high-tech startup Cold Studios, which has developed the game, says the 3-level game lets you move Mew around the paddock by tilting the iPad. Time to check out our region's weather. Apart from the morning frost, the weather put on a good show for the first day of Field Days 2012. Tomorrow that fog will still hang around, but apart from that it will be fine with a few southeasterly breezes in Hamilton. You can expect a high of 13 and low of 5. Tauranga, it will be fine and frosty also, with a high of 15 and low of 6. Coming up after the break, I have all you need to know about ag artwear, and I catch up with 3-time Premier Site Award winners Ag Research. Join us after the break.